Hi, welcome to Ramp Ready Level 1, or what we call Base Camp. My name is Matt Fleck. I'll be your Sherpa or guide on this journey to implement a comprehensive counseling model. A quick bit about me. I am a former high school counselor and former state school counseling specialist with the Indiana Department of Education. Beyond that, I have no special credentials. I'm not an expert, but I have been in your shoes, and I think we have some resources and information that you'll find valuable. Ramp Ready Level 1 is about building a lean, or what we call an effective comprehensive counseling model. Though this model mirrors the American School Counselor Association's national model and the recognized ASCA Model Program or RAMP Award, be aware that Ramp Ready Level 1 does not prepare you per se to get the RAMP Award. There are, however, enough parallels to the ASCA national model that if you want, you can move up to our Ramp Ready Ascent or Summit programs fairly easily, which do help prepare you for the RAMP application. Though it's not required, ASCA's 4th edition guides to the national model can be helpful in this program. The red one explains the ASCA national model, and the blue implementation guide provides some good examples of ASCA model components. Again, these may be helpful, but are definitely not required. To be honest, my impression of comprehensive counseling models has not always been great. I've long thought a model was kind of a good academic exercise, something nice to have if you have time or you want to earn an award, but fairly impractical when you're already busy enough. What I've learned, however, is that a comprehensive counseling model can be a practical tool, a powerful way for counselors to secure greater support for your work, more time to work with your students, and with the ultimate result of allowing you to have a bigger impact on your students. Seen in this way as a tool more than an award or a nice thing to have, we believe a comprehensive counseling model can actually work for you to help you make a broader and deeper impact on student success. Let's cover a few basics before we jump in. You can start base camp whenever you want in the school year. You can also move at your own pace, determining how quickly or how slowly you want to complete the 6 modules. Each module has several sections labeled A, B, C, etc., accompanied by a short video introduction and some explanations to get you started. Beneath each section header is a list of steps, numbered 1, 2, 3, etc. As you complete each step, simply click it off and reap the joy of getting one more thing done. The tools you will use are on the right-hand side of the online learning platform. The little circle with the pointer in it is for each section's video. The eye icon provides more information. The pencil icon is important because this is what you'll click to enter or edit information. The paper icon lets you take a look at what you've produced so far, and the circle with an S in it is what you'll click if you want to look at samples or examples. You'll get more familiar with the tools as you go along. To the right of the tools is a column with the estimated times for completing each step. We put this in here because one thing school counselors have far too little of is time. These time estimates aren't perfect, but they give you an indication of what steps can be completed fairly quickly and which steps may require a bit more time. For all of the steps, remember that it's best to get something written down or started at least and keep going. You can always make updates, you can always come back, make improvements later on. And the good thing is, once you've been through this process once, these time estimates just get shorter and shorter. One more note, throughout base camp, we'll be referring to your school counseling program or your student services program interchangeably. Even though these are the terms we'll use, this is not an exclusive club, meaning base camp is for anyone on your team that you wish to include. Social workers, aides, mental health specialists, psychologists, etc. That is up to you. Ready to get started? In Module 1, you will be creating a foundations document, piece by piece. A foundations document helps you clarify in simple and direct language what the school counseling program does and why it is important. Think of it as an executive summary of your counseling program. Remember, we're using a comprehensive counseling model as a tool for you to secure more support for your program and more time for working with students. The foundations document helps assure your administration and your community that the counseling program is organized and focused, that it has an essential purpose, which your foundations document helps explain. The final foundations document you'll create will just be 2 to 3 pages long, and each step in this module will help you build that foundations document. It will be your choice if you want to share that document publicly or just keep it as an internal document for your student services staff. The first task in building your foundations document is to create a bulleted list of the beliefs of the school counseling program, which is step 2 on your to-do list. Start by going over to the pencil icon to open up the beliefs webpage, where we've created a text box template with bullets for your belief statements. Think of this question when creating your belief statements. What do we believe all students deserve as a result of the work of our counseling program? Belief statements typically start with something like, "We believe," and then go on to state what you want all students to have or receive. To give you some guidance, right below the text box, we've included the 5 belief statements that ASCA feels every school counseling program should use. You can adopt these belief statements as is, you can create your own, or do some combination of both. Constructing your school counseling program's belief statement shouldn't take long. Give it about 10 to 30 minutes. Remember, this is an iterative process. It does not have to be perfect or all-encompassing in your first year. The important thing is to get something written down now to start with and keep going. You can always come back and add more beliefs or update the ones you have at a later time. Take a few minutes now to complete this step. Then when you're done, go back to your to-do list, click this task off your list, and we'll move on to the next step.